Hello, and this is Roblox Layer 10 signing in, I guess, for scripting tutorials for Roblox Studio. And I'm still trying to work on getting a better software for recording, but in general, I'm just trying to just do a whole bunch at once, and then like, I don't know, 7, 8, or 6 or so. Anyway, Roblox Layer 10 here, and we were leaving off with for loops. If you're wondering what for loops are, they're like, they repeat for a certain amount of times. For scripting, if you didn't know, if you don't understand what I'm talking about or what this is, go to previous tutorials. Anyway, for I equals 1, 10 do. If you're wondering why these are blue, that's because I do not know what they're called. They're important. Most common ones are repeat, while, true, false, do, for, as we were going over now. There's just a lot of them. Math.random, D-O-M. Then there's math, and there's math.sign. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Probably a whole bunch I didn't mention are important as well. But anyway, wait 0.5 seconds. For I equals 1 to 10 do. What will that do? Well, I is set as the variable. I equals 1. 1 to 10. So it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It will repeat that until it reaches from here to here. Now, so if I said print I here inside this loop, it will repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Watch. For every half second. That's kind of slow. I probably should make it faster. But see, yeah, it didn't go on forever. It just went on to 10. Stop. Okay. So it just went on to 10, like it should. Let's make this just a little bit faster, 0.03 seconds, like I mentioned previously. Let's try that again. Whole lot faster. Okay. So we have 4 equals 1 to 10. You can make it go up to 100. Make sure I spell it correctly. All the way down to 100. Ta-da! Okay. We can make it go. Let's see. We can make it go backwards even. 100 to 1 do. But will that work? The answer is no. No, it will not. It won't do anything because it doesn't know how to go backwards. So we have to insert a new variable. Well, not exactly variable, more like a method for going down. It has to go down by -1. Now it's going down. Look at that. See? All the way down to 1. The reason why we didn't have to do that previously is because it was going up. 0, 1 to 10, it was just going up. This automatically goes up by 1. If it's going backwards, it cannot go up backwards. It cannot go up by 1 backwards. Let's see, I hope I explained that correctly. But we can make it go down slower. See, let's go 1 to 5 by 0.1. So that means it'll go from 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, all the way from 1 to 5. Play. Look at that. Decimals. Fun stuff. Okay. So we can make it go 1 to 5 by 1, which would be like normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can make it go up by 2.5. which makes it skip 1, 3.5, and then 5, but of course if I started at 0 it would make more sense. See, 2.5 then 5. So it goes 0, 2.5, 5, because it's, divisible. So if we say we went from 0 to 100 by 10, it'll go from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, it's like a multiplication table, if you will. Anyway, so that's the for loop. So I equals 1 to 10. That's probably the most common ever. Now, for other loops, repeat. I wouldn't consider this a loop exactly, because it's just going to repeat, say, wait, print, high, until, oh, that's another blue-lined one, until, I don't know, game.workspace.part equals nil. If you're wondering why I did double equals, okay. Boy, how am I going to explain this part? Equals means you're setting a variable. Double equals means that if it is the variable. If it is slate, if it is a slate, if it is big, if it is a part, if it is even there, it does. If it exists, then do it. That's double equals. But if you want to say something is that, then you use one equals. Like part equals game.workspace of part. It's just setting the variable. Or you want to say the transparency. Part equals transparency equals 0. Then you could, that's equals. But if you want double equals, that's for if it is something. Repeat wait until game.workspace wait is nil. That nil means non-existent. So what part was it? Part. Just regular part. So we'll just make this uncan-collidable and unanchored. So it'll just fall until it reaches the void, and then it'll just become nil. So watch this. 1 to high until it equals nil, and there we go. Well, sort of. It's red. Why is it red? Because it says it's there. Boy, oh my God, this is going to be a little interesting to explain. Game.workspace.part, it says that it's there. It says there is a part there. It says it's not a valid member because it died. It went into the void. So we're going to have to find first child part. So it has to search for the part. Game.workspace, find first child part. And I'm going to have to close this recording soon because my but even though it's 6 minutes long, and I'm really sorry, I have to close it soon, and I'm going to try to get, the reason why it's only 10 minutes long is because of the stupid recording software. Yeah. Anyway, so game.workspace find first child part equals nil. Actually, so it has to find first child part equals nil. So it has to search each time. Hold on a second. Okay, pardon me for that. Even though it's just a pause for you, it was about a couple minutes for me. Anyway, so we left off repeat wait, print high until game.workspace find first child part equals nil. That means find first child part means it's searching for it. If it's there, then yeah. Find first child is because it's a child of workspace, you know. So repeat wait, print high until it equals nil. So it's gonna keep going, high, until it equals nil. And as you can see, it's not printing high anymore because I can actually scroll up. Yeah. See, if you scroll up, then see every time you print something, it automatically moves the scroller down to the bottom. It's kind of interesting, kind of annoying though. But you know, only expected. So that's the repeat. It's gonna loop until you set a variable till it stops. And continuing on, a while true do loop. Actually, not get rid of loop. While true do loop is a very, very, very important thing, a very important aspect to scripting, because that's what the majority of games are. Now, you have some, let's see, base wars, obstacle courses, stuff like that. They don't usually have while true do loops unless they're doing like cleanup scripts and stuff. But something like mini games, zombie, the one by Jared 2 Valdez 4, that zombie apocalypse game, not Apocalypse Rising or Dead Zone. No, those are like the obbies. They don't have the while true do loop unless they're cleaning up, of course. So 1 minute left. While true loops makes it repeat without stopping, unless of course you say break. So it will repeat, wait until 1. Now here's a very important part. Before you try this, if you do this right now, it would make the studio crash. Bad. That's very bad. Oh man. So you want to have always at least this if you're going to do a loop. A while true do loop. Now this isn't as much because it ends in 10 seconds. The reason why is because it will keep going, looping so fast, the studio won't be able to keep up with it. So that's why you have to have a wait time. So if you want it to go on forever and forever and forever, you just have the while true do loop. Unless of course you set a setting saying break. I'm going to go on to if variables next time, like if, then, if, oops, that's terrible, then, if blank, or blank, okay, yeah, okay, so I'm going to, next time, okay, gotta go, oops, sorry, bye, Roblox Lua 10.